House Leader N. Biren says state government has started paying out financial assistance on installment basis through relevant DCs to violence affected displaced people whose houses have been burnt down amid Manipur violence. Rajya Sabha MP Laishemba Sanajauba urges union government to declare Khwaramban Ima Kaithel located in the heart of Imphal city as living cultural heritage site during 0 hour of ongoing parliament session. Petroleum transporters and dealers in Manipur call off cease work strike after reaching an agreement with state government. Manipur bids farewell to outgoing Governor Anusuya Uike. Outgoing Governor with tearful eyes expresses her deep empathy and sorrow to internally displaced persons and prays for their safe return. Hundreds of thousands of protesters stormed Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's palace amid violent clashes. PM Sheikh Hasina reportedly resigns. And Rakesh Naurem's Manipuri short film Use Me, Aibu Siznabiyu bags Best Short Film Director Award and Top 5 Film Award at the 5th Roshni International Film Festival 2024. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. On the fourth day of the sixth session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly today, Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren announced that the state government has begun disbursing financial assistance in installments to violence-affected internally displaced persons, IDPs, whose homes and properties have been destroyed amid Manipur violence. This statement came in response to questions raised by opposition MLA K. Ranjit. The House Leader revealed that 3,446 IDPs have been verified as eligible assistance, with 2,792 already receiving aid. He explained that delays for the remaining beneficiaries are due to issues with land ownership documents, but assured that these issues would be addressed within a few days. He said the beneficiaries include 9 individuals from Imphal West District, 115 from Imphal East, 512 from Bishnupur, and 2,156 from Kangpokpi District. He emphasized that the government, along with the relevant departments, is providing necessary assistance to those affected by the violence who are currently taking refuge at various relief camps.
Speaker sir, honorable member na haridu sumungani keno da akhoi report sida khara variation dum tasengna holders or land gi owner oiba khangaba ama aduga land se paksa da sarga leirama owner collect togdoba adugumba khara adugi confusion lei aduguma do rectify tongna final ta hange aduga huji hangbi khiba award pu sing si within this month ayam loina thadokna ba tokje.
House Leader Nongthongpam Biren informs the Assembly that the government is providing 30,000 rupees for the last rites of internally displaced persons who pass away in relief camps, with the assistance facilitated through relevant DCs. He shared this while responding to a supplementary question raised by opposition MLA K. Ranjit. The Chief Minister also mentioned that the government is providing free medicines and other health-related assistance to displaced individuals residing in relief camps.
Cremation gi ama aduga karma gi sarada kari kai tongna bagi person amada policing contra pc na koi sarkar gi already instruction lai khrabani adugi 30,000 do mangon the knowledge of the brakari no imadu si house lo huji no lora kana mangon instruction toge aduga hana phangi da bole raga so dum claim to wi bayani koi karma gi di sin contra di pc na koi already instruction lai khrabani.
Agriculture Minister Thongam Biswajit says there is no shortage of fertilizers in the state, addressing a star question raised by opposition MLA T.H. Lokeshwar during the question hour of the assembly session. The minister assured that adequate supplies are available to meet the needs of farmers in the state. In response to another question from MLA Lokeshwar regarding the position of State Drug Councillor, Health Minister Dr. S. Ranjan revealed that no post has been created for a State Drug Councillor and there is currently no drugs inspector for every district in the state. The opposition MLA urged the government to consider creating this post to strengthen the state's capacity to manage drug-related issues. Chief Minister Nongthumbam Biren informs the House that parts of the National Highway 37 Imphal-Zirbam road remain incomplete due to controversies over land compensation. While some sections have been renovated, further progress is stalled by land measurement challenges and hilly areas and compensation disputes. Responding to a policy cut motion on demand number 8, Public Works Department raised by opposition MLAs K. Ranjit, K. Megachandra, T.H. Lokeshwar and O. Surjakumar today, the Chief Minister assured that these issues would be resolved to expedite highway construction. Speaking on behalf of Works Minister Govindas Konthaujam, who was absent in the House today, the Chief Minister announced that construction of a 27.4 kilometer stretch of the state highway between Wabagai, Lamkhai and Sugnu would begin within the year, with a proposal for 45 crore rupees submitted to the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. Additionally, repairs on the Imphal-Yaipok road will commence soon, with the work sanctioned and tenders underway. The Chief Minister also highlighted that recent floods have affected several state roads and that the state government has requested 198 crore rupees from Union Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari for necessary repairs. House today unanimously passed demands for grants for 7 different departments amounting to 3,269 crore 96 lakh 4,000 rupees. The demands for grants include demand number 6, Transport Department, for a sum of 24 crore 67 lakh 93,000 rupees. Demand number 8, Public Works Department, for a sum of 1,974 crore 72 lakh and 48,000 rupees. Demand number 9, Information and Public Relations, for a sum of 19 crore 50 lakh 21,000 rupees. Demand number 16, Cooperation, for a sum of 44 crore 74 lakh 97,000 rupees. Demand number 35, Printing, for 7 crore 5 lakh 50,000 rupees. Demand number 37, Fisheries, for a sum of 89 crore 95 lakh 38,000 rupees. And demand number 44, Social Welfare Department, for a sum of 1,109 crore 29 lakh and 50,000 rupees. Opposition MLAs K. Ranjit, K. Megachandra, T.H. Lokeshwar and O. Surjakumar raised policy cut motions on these demands for grants for Transport, Public Works Department, Information and Public Relations and the Social Welfare Departments. After necessary discussion on the policy cut motions, the House unanimously passed the demands. During the 0 hour of the ongoing Parliament budget session today, Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur, Leshemba Sanajauba, urged the Union government to declare Kweramban Ima Kaitel in the heart of Imphal city as a living cultural heritage site. He highlighted that the women-only market is the oldest in Asia and holds a crucial role in Manipur's socio-economic history. The market has been a site of significant historical events, including women's agitations against decolonial exploitation in 1904 and 1939, symbolizing women's economic empowerment. MP Sanajauba appealed for its recognition under Article 51, Clause A of the Indian Constitution, and also called for the preservation of other historical sites in the state under Article 49 of the Indian Constitution.
The two women uprisings of Manipur, known as the Nupilan of 1904 and 1939, against the British colonial rules, were initiated, organized by the women leaders of this market. This market is a unique symbol of women economic empowerment, and it may be described as a great example of Nari Shakti. Because of its unique nature, its historical significance, and its value of women empowerment, I urge upon the Union government to declare the Ima Kaitel or Kweramban Ima Kaitel as a living cultural heritage site
The cease work strike by state petroleum transporters and dealers has been called off after reaching an agreement with the state government. As a result, petroleum and diesel supplies from Malom Depot and LPG supplies from Sekmai bottling plant have resumed. Transporters will begin transporting petroleum products on Imphal-Zirbam National Highway 37 starting tomorrow. However, the transporters have warned that they will resume the strike if the government fails to address their demand to hold talks with underground groups imposing illegal taxes on National Highway 37, latest by August 17. Manipur bids farewell to outgoing Governor Anusuya Uike in a ceremonial send-off at the Raj Bhavan premises today. Special Chief Secretary M.H. Khan, Additional Director General of Police Intelligence Ashutosh Sinha and other civil and police officers attended the ceremony where a general salute was accorded to her by contingents of the Manipur Rifles and IRB personnel. Earlier in the day, a farewell function was held at the Darbar Hall of Raj Bhavan, where officers, staff and security personnel bade farewell to Governor Uike and wished her well. In her farewell speech, she praised the cooperation and efforts of the Chief Minister, Ministers, MLAs, Chief Secretary, Director General of Police, other state missionaries and CSOs in containing untoward incidents and restoring peace and harmony among Manipur's ethnic communities. She also expressed gratitude to Central Security Forces for their efforts in relocating people from violence-affected areas to safety. Recalling her visits to various relief camps, outgoing Governor Anusuya Uike, with tearful eyes, expressed deep empathy and sorrow for the internally displaced persons, wishing them a safe return to their homes. She assured that she would continue to work towards a resolution to the crisis even after leaving the state. She commended the dedication of officers in restoring peace and normalcy and thanked Raj Bhavan's officers and staff for their support, urging them to continue their duties diligently. Secretary to Governor Bobby Wycombe appreciated the efforts made by the outgoing governor in restoration of peace and normalcy in the state. He also thanked the outgoing governor for her contribution in the development of Raj Bhavan and welfare of the employees. Residents of Saikul subdivision in Kangpokpi district today took out agitation against a replacement of Assam Rifles with Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF) in various parts of the district, including Saikul. Protesters condemned that the proposal sent by Manipur government to the Ministry of Home Affairs to replace Assam Rifles with CRPF undermines their security and trust and termed it an unjust decision. It may be mentioned that in a strategic move, 2 battalions of the Assam Rifles AR are being redeployed from Manipur to Jammu and Kashmir to bolster counter-terror operations in the Union Territory. CRPF will assume security responsibilities in areas previously covered by the 2 Assam Rifles battalions. The remaining Assam Rifles battalions in Manipur will continue to perform dual roles of counter-insurgency and border guarding. The move follows a review meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to assess the security situation in the region.
And we find these today protests, this act of the Ministry of Home Affairs decision, and we find this very unjust and very illogical. On the other hand, this is not undermining the credibility of the CRPF. We choose Assam Rifles because they understand the local dynamics better, and would like to send out this message to all concerned that in no way we will allow the removal of Assam Rifles from our locations. And if at all it is to be removed, another unit or battalion of Assam Rifles has to replace, but not with CRPF. This is loud and clear.
Kuki people also took out protest rally at Torbung Bazaar adjoining Phagak Chau Ikhai in Bishnupur district against replacing of the Assam Rifles with CRPF. Protesters extended solidarity to Thangjing Area Chief Association the shutdown called by Thangjing Area Chief Association on the National Highway and took out the rally holding various placards. Central Forces and RAF personnel kept a strict vigil to prevent any unwanted incidents during the rally. On the other hand, My Manipur chief spokesperson Chingshubam Devan expresses gratitude to Prime Minister, Union Home Minister and Chief Minister in Biren for redeploying 22 and 9 Assam Rifles from Manipur to Jammu and Kashmir to bolster counter-terror operations in the Union Territory. Speaking to media at My Manipur office in Naramthong today, Devan termed the government's move as positive and expressed optimism that replacement of the 2 battalions of Assam Rifles with CRPF will help in restoring peace and normalcy in the state.
Honorable CM side Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji ki taraf taki Home Minister ki taraf taki asida nataba step by step matang laga koi Manipur se amutang di santi lakpo laiba am haibado oirasulu haibagi wakhallon adu masu mayang phonda thamjage aduga My Manipur na masida natana koi gi atopa hoji lairiba situation asida koi gi side ki angamba mateng su pangdun laksari pangsu pangjagini haibo apam se thamjage.
One Meitei constable at CID Manipur Police Department, L. Rahul, has been rescued by teams of Assam Rifles from Kangchup Company Observation Base COB 22 and 32. He was rescued from Tuikon village under Kangchup Police Station in Kangpokpi district. According to police, L. Rahul came riding a scooter from Imphal and got lost into a Kuki village. Assam Rifles reportedly found him in an intoxicated state. He has been handed over to Lamsang Police Station for further investigation. One person died and 4 others sustained critical injuries as a vehicle used by ITBP met with an accident at Tronglaubi today. The incident occurred around 4 p.m. The deceased has been identified as Patil Sunil Dhanaraj. Those who suffered injuries have been referred to RIMS and after receiving first aid at Moirang CHC. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina resigns and leaves capital Dhaka amid violent protests. According to Bangladesh media reports, she and her sister have left Gana Bhavan, the Prime Minister's official residence, for a safer place. The Prime Minister wanted to record a speech, but she could not get an opportunity to do that. Hundreds of thousands of protesters defied curfew, marching on the capital's streets and later storming the Prime Minister's palace. Visuals showed crowds running into the Premier's official residence in Dhaka, waving to the camera as they celebrated. This comes as Bangladesh's Army Chief Waqar-uz-Zaman is set to address the nation after 98 people were killed in fierce clashes yesterday, taking the death count since protests erupted last month to over 300. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Rakesh Narim's Manipuri short film Use Me, winning awards at the 5th Roshni International Film Festival 2024. Keep watching Impact News.
Adom kalen gi maisa maragda asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adom gi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbiningrabadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo haf kai sampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Rakesh Narim's Manipuri short film, Use Me, Aibu Sizinabiu, has bagged the Best Short Film Director Award and Top 5 Film Award of the 5th Roshni International Film Festival 2024. Film Education and Welfare Foundation, Aurangabad, Maharashtra, recently organized the film festival at Maulana Azad Research Center, Mumbai Auditorium in Aurangabad, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Maharashtra. Over 1,400 films from across 70 countries applied for the film festival, of which 251 films, including Rakesh Narim's Manipuri short film Use Me, were nominated and eventually won the coveted awards. As a part of its ongoing efforts to boost fish production in Manipur, State Fisheries Department today released 1.5 lakh of fingerlings into the Iril River, Imphal East District. The initiative was taken under PMMSY of National Fisheries Development Board. Fingerlings were released in the river at Irilbung, Thongkong, Sowombung and Lilong. Imphal East District Fisheries Officer Takel Mayum Romi called to practice proper fishing method. He stressed that the department is making all out efforts to scale up fish production in the state so that draining of crores of rupees while importing fishes could be prevented. For the first time in Manipur and second in the Northeast, RIMS Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar inaugurated a 3D CARM machine for the Department of Orthopedics RIMS Imphal today in the presence of RIMS Hospital MS Professor N. Sanjeev at the Operation Theatre Complex of the hospital. Speaking on the occasion, Professor G. Sunil Kumar stated that the 3D machine costs around 5 crore rupees. Advantages of the machine are state-of-the-art reconstructive and advantage in surgery. 3D picture like CT scan imaging can be generated while performing operation, and patient doesn't require separate CT scan. It can also lower the rate of radiation. The machine will provide significant improved image to surgeons, helping them in conducting operations successfully without consuming much time. In addition, it can easily handle bullet injury surgery case, allowing surgeons to detect the location of bullets inside body parts. The machine will deliver maximum advantages in carrying out orthopedic surgery, including pelvic surgery and spinal surgery. Kairao MLA Ramesar emphasizes the need for the Meitei community to unite under a collective religious ideology. Speaking at the Jingtharao Pambi Kurumba ceremony in Kangla today, the shrine of Ibudho Maicho Kongnang Thaba, he highlighted the near completion of a new shrine for the 7 Meitei Ibudho Maicho at Kagemba Laishang Kiamgay, with only the icons left to be installed. In light of the current crisis, MLA Ramesar urged people to remember the teachings of the 7 Meitei Ibudho Maicho and pray for unity between the hill and valley communities to restore peace and prosperity. He suggested that the Meitei community could learn from other communities that stand united in the name of religion. He also proposed gatherings at Umang Lai shrines on every Nongma Panba full moon to promote collectivism. Additionally, MLA Ramesar praised the Khasi student organization in Meghalaya for protecting indigenous people by restricting outsiders from engaging in business or work, suggesting that similar initiatives could be introduced in the state through collective efforts.
Koi masau ter ki mitam je koi khilakan da thu matam da lam mathangi tha da koi sangana ba honajari adu han boy nang asi kangla da gi hodok chabni pu khonang tha ba gi magi kangla manung da koi singthau pamit hom gai ma khwai ma khong si koi mayam la ga thongni jabane nai go pot ke mate lebak ki phana ba sanji prong ba gi pandam da haita koi gi kyam khage ma kam ta na jar kan da ko matam da leramba yam sina ba da singmi tam gi mari da porpung ngam da na adu thaja ba kha sum hodok chab ai go ne nong pan ba khuding ge khoi dum kangla da ai karau ke tonga tonga pham sing adum manglai khoramba chachai mayam da thamjani afam di kan ha kan da koi se ayamba jati sing sorgi ming da pulle adar Manipur gi lebiriba mayam pona maksu lakai lakai lebiriba umanglai sing adu da tha amang da amtang nong pan ba tra punima no mitor ga su punbi raga apun no maitai gi pakhlon ma ai sakat paje tai phadabana hai na khale.
While President of Kiamgay Kangemba Committee Sandham Ghandaras informs that apart from icons of the 7 Meitei Ibudho Maicho, a museum inscribing the teachings of these wise men will be constructed. He also revealed that prayer offerings will be carried out at different shrines of the Meitei Ibudho Maicho.
A 33 ADD ngarang hangi wari sigi mamang da koi Meitei purupsi sahi yam sang phangi bagi mayam amsu lere si kangla pakhang bagi tawba matam da safu machet phang bagi sahi lising kya ki mamangi china dagi khoi na hen bagi sahi mayam lere ningthau kang bagi matam dagi torok wari du mamangi wari du lo ma kupsan gar kanda 33 AD na sahi lising ani gi wari du di madu hajik sana ba yadi thigala kanda sumaina mai chau jing na thambiramba makoina takpiramba si toragadi sila ani si toragadi si torni ga sum pamja bai tare Meitei je hajik si koi Meitei purupse yam piksan na koi wakanji sarang na bahai tare koi ji mut khradra misingju yamdre jinglon ma pan na question jargaju yam unique koina lejaram state amne.
Moneywood Club held a condolence service for its long-time member, late Nongmai Temprio, popularly known as Huru, who passed away recently following a tragic incident. Members of Moneywood Club observed a 1-minute silence in respect of the departed soul at the condolence service held at Moneywood Club, Sangakphum Bazaar, Chingmairong. It may be mentioned that Nongmai Tem Huru had played a pivotal role in the Manipuri film industry. He also took active participation in several social issues facing the state. Zirbam DC notifies that displaced people of the district taking shelter at various relief camps may avail the service of E-District Manipur for procuring documents including domicile, PCR, income, OBC and caste tribe, among others. It also informs that the public may contact helpline number 700-501-5322 in case of any issues. Free medical camp and drug awareness campaign was held under the initiative of Animal Husbandry and former Transport Minister Kashim Vashum at Sorafung and Wahong villages on the theme My People's Health, My Priority from August 2 to 4. Dr. Tochan Horraikan and Dr. Waryo Singh Shimra along with nurses were in the medical team during the camp.
Medical camp daw bari nanungan na mayam na hijak yan ka anawa ay ko ay may solere ako'y minister bu yam na wahong ki on siya pop ti wahong na yam na takat tare hanin hanin ani subada medical camp lakwa Dr. Singh puti yam nanungan re haina isol ki mamang da isol ki ming da kuman haisare.
Several drugs seized during anti-drugs drive since January this year by all Sora Club's coordinating committee. Sora were set ablaze in front of the committee office in Sora Bazaar yesterday afternoon. The committee advisories and executive members burned down the seized narcotics for the second phase in front of the public. Committee General Secretary Makak Mayum Rizki Shah said they will continue the drive to save youth from drugs. Aang Ziri Youth Voluntary Organization yesterday felicitated meritorious students of Konthojam who scored positions and high marks in the recent HSLC examinations conducted by COSEM and CBSE. Cash prizes were presented to 246 meritorious students during the event held at Aang Ziri Mayai Laikai Community Hall. Ex-MP Dr. T. Maina, Konthojam Block Congress Committee President G. Kalenjao Kabui and Kishan Congress Manipur Chairman L. Nando attended the event, among others. Now the sports news. Team Manipur snags 1 gold and 3 bronze at the 7th National Cadet Kyorugi Taekwondo Championship 2024 held at Rajiv Gandhi Indoor Stadium, Port Trust Diamond Jubilee Sports Complex, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. El Henbamite won gold and Yaichen B. Kangam, Maximus Thongam and Ria Puyam won bronze medal. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. House Leader N. Biren says state government has started paying out financial assistance on installment basis through relevant DCs to violence-affected, displaced people whose houses have been burnt down amid Manipur violence. Rajya Sabha MP Leshemba Sanajauba urges Union government to declare Kwaramban Imakaite located in the heart of Imphal city as living cultural heritage site during 0 hour of ongoing parliament session. Petroleum transporters and dealers in Manipur call off cease work strike after reaching an agreement with state government. Manipur bids farewell to outgoing Governor Anusuya Uiki. Outgoing Governor with tearful eyes expresses her deep empathy and sorrow to internally displaced persons and prays for their safe return. Hundreds of thousands of protesters stormed Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's palace amid violent clashes. PM Sheikh Hasina reportedly resigns. And Rakesh Naram's Manipuri film Use Me, Aibu Sizinabiu bags the Best Short Film Director Award and Top 5 Film Award at the 5th Roshni International Film Festival 2024. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great weekend, great evening and stay safe.
Shri Shri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purba Shram Dai Khoi Bunau Yog Nau